Imagine a world without color. It would be pretty dull, right? Colors are everywhere, and they have a huge impact on our lives. Think about your favorite color. Why do you like it? Is it because it reminds you of something happy? Or maybe it just makes you feel good. Believe it or not, there's a whole science behind why we like certain colors. It's called color psychology, and it's pretty fascinating stuff. Colors can affect our moods, our behaviors, and even our thoughts. For example, the color red is often associated with excitement and passion. That's why it's often used for things like stop signs and sports cars. On the other hand, the color blue is often associated with calmness and tranquility. That's why it's often used for things like hospitals and bedrooms. So, the next time you're choosing a color for something, take a moment to think about the message you want to send. You might be surprised at how much of a difference it makes. Scientists have been studying the psychology of color for centuries. One of the earliest pioneers in the field was Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, a German writer and scientist who published a book on the theory of colors in 1810. Goethe believed that colors could have a profound effect on our emotions, and that they could even be used to treat illnesses. Today, color psychology is a well-established field of study, and there's a lot of evidence to support Goethe's early theories. For example, studies have shown that people who are exposed to the color blue tend to have lower blood pressure and heart rates than people who are exposed to other colors. Blue is also known to have a calming effect on the nervous system, which is why it's often used in hospitals and other healthcare settings. Red, on the other hand, is a stimulating color that can increase heart rate and blood pressure. It's also been shown to increase feelings of excitement and energy. That's why red is often used for things like warning signs and sports cars. Of course, too much red can be overwhelming, so it's important to use it in moderation. Yellow is another color that's often associated with positive emotions like happiness and optimism. It's also been shown to improve memory and concentration. That's why yellow is often used for things like school buses and children's toys. Now let's talk about something really interesting: the Blue 7 phenomenon. This phenomenon was first discovered by a researcher named Lucier Graeber in the 1940s, who found that when people are asked to name their favorite color, blue is the most popular choice. In fact, studies have shown that blue is the most popular color in the world, with over 35% of people choosing it as their favorite. But here's the really interesting part. In many of these same studies, when people are asked to name their favorite number, the most popular choice is 7. This has led some researchers to believe that there may be a connection between the color blue and the number 7. Some scientists believe that this connection may be rooted in our biology. The human eye is more sensitive to blue light than any other color, and blue light has been shown to have a calming effect on the nervous system. This suggests that our preference for blue may be hardwired into our brains. Of course, more research is needed to fully understand the Blue 7 phenomenon. But it's a fascinating example of how colors and numbers can have a powerful effect on our minds and behaviors. While there are some general trends in color preferences, it's important to remember that everyone is different. Our individual preferences are shaped by a variety of factors, including our personal experiences, our cultural background, and even our gender. For example, some people may associate the color blue with sadness or depression, while others may associate it with peace and tranquility. These associations are often based on our personal experiences. If you had a negative experience that was associated with the color blue, you might be more likely to have a negative reaction to that color in the future. Our cultural background can also play a role in our color preferences. For example, in Western cultures, the color white is often associated with purity and innocence. But in many Eastern cultures, white is associated with death and mourning. Gender can also influence our color preferences. Studies have shown that women are more likely than men to prefer lighter, softer colors, while men are more likely to prefer darker, bolder colors. These differences may be related to biological factors, such as the fact that women tend to have better color vision than men. Color psychology has a wide range of practical applications. For example, it's often used in marketing and advertising to influence consumer behavior. Think about your favorite brands. What colors do they use in their logos, packaging, and advertising? Chances are, they've put a lot of thought into those color choices. For example, fast food restaurants often use the colors red and yellow in their branding. As we discussed earlier, red is associated with excitement and energy, while yellow is associated with happiness and optimism. By using these colors, fast food restaurants are hoping to create a sense of urgency and excitement that will encourage customers to buy their products. Color psychology is also used in interior design to create specific moods and atmospheres. For example, if you want to create a relaxing and calming atmosphere in your bedroom, you might want to use cool colors like blue and green. If you want to create a more stimulating and energizing atmosphere in your home office, you might want to use warmer colors like red and yellow. As you can see, color plays a powerful role in our lives. From the clothes we wear to the cars we drive, color influences our choices and perceptions in countless ways. Understanding the psychology of color can help us make more informed decisions about everything from our wardrobe to our home decor. So, the next time you're drawn to a particular color, take a moment to think about why. What is it about that color that appeals to you? What message is it sending? You might be surprised at what you discover. And remember, the world is a more vibrant and interesting place because of the rich tapestry of colors that surround us.